Time to start recording. Alrighty. Well, I am finally got a nice microphone set up. I know. It's a lot of work. It has been a while since my last video. About a little over 2 months now. I apologize for that. I have kind of been doing a lot of, how do I say this, extra work. I mean, one was getting a proper microphone. I really wanted to get a nice quality microphone. Two has been a slump of not being ready to edit. Like, I can think about it in my head, but every time I'm trying to sort through things in my mind, it's just so exhausting. And I don't feel like I'm telling the story I want to tell. So I want to add a little bit more to that. But three, probably the biggest feature, is the fact that I have been studying some new things. Game development and game design. So that's kind of, involving learning some programming, learning some art and music production. And then I've been learning a lot of Japanese. I spend about an hour every day studying Japanese. I know that doesn't seem like much, and that really doesn't have an application to me right now, but it is something I do enjoy doing. The game development side, I have kind of slowed down on it, but because I'm playing a little too many games lately. But that's something I'm going to be working on. Right now, it's a lot of kind of dissecting games in a way. Like, even like this cutscene that we're currently watching, I'm trying to learn how to produce a cutscene like this in the game engine I'm studying, which happens to be Godot. I'm primarily doing 2D art and a 2D based game practice, just because I want to keep it as simple as possible for my mind to be able to build through the workflow of constructing a game. Because when I'm doing the game construction, it's not just, simple, hey, I want to put this character in this world and have them do stuff. I'm having to think about how they interact with the world, how the world interacts with them, how I want to introduce them to the world. Even without having a story, it's simple mechanics in puzzle games, learning how to do that and make it more complex. As of yet, I haven't actually completed a game. Technically, I have actually completed a single level of a tutorial game, but it is not satisfactory to me, so I want to actually do a little more work on taking that tutorial to the next level effectively, and just testing out new ideas, new concepts, things like this, building off of that, and then really coming together with my own game design. So, because my brain has been so focused in that field, it has not been as focused in my video editing. And it has been kind of hard going through a lot of the older footage and such, because I'm sure you've seen this in a lot of my older videos. The way that I talk, the way that I present myself in a lot of these older videos is very bland, to be polite. I'm kind of just matter-of-fact, straightforward. I don't really show off the world the way that I wish I could. Even, I know I've mentioned in some of my older videos how I wish I could give you guys more visuals, more engaging aspects to the world as I see it while I'm driving, at least in that moment. But the problem is that even today, I couldn't tell you how I felt back then. It is so far removed from who I am today that the guy who did this adventure, I'm just trying to take the footage that he put together and construct something interesting and compelling. And I think that having a proper microphone, allowing myself the opportunity to actually talk over, provide some proper commentary, will actually vastly improve that perspective. Also, hopefully it will help with reducing the amount of annoying wind noise that you always hear in all of my recordings. But yeah, I wanted to make a short little video here, effectively just kind of showcasing some of the, or not showcasing, I wanted to explain myself, explain a little bit of where I've been mentally. I know I didn't probably explain that too well, but it's why I've been so slow. And I'm sure my last update was kind of the same way, but it's something that I think was difficult to explain in my travels. I'm a gamer. I'm a guy who likes to play games. I am pretty much always going to be trying to play games and getting really, excuse me, getting really into the exciting world and all that kind of stuff. So it's rough when, it's kind of like that. The travel version of myself is not really who I am. It is an aspect of me. It is definitely an enjoyable experience, and I can't even begin to list you the number of firsts that I had on that trip, which is what I am hoping to explain more. Yeah, I'm sure some of you are thinking, why didn't you use a microphone sooner so you could talk over yourself? And downside is, I did have other microphones, but yeah, they didn't exactly work the way I was hoping. And I will admit, I am a little bit too lazy to record something on one device and then download it onto another device to then edit through all of that to then sync it up to a video. Yeah, I I shouldn't be so honest, should I? But yeah, no, I'm definitely a lazy producer. But I am hoping to improve the quality through my efforts, to try to simplify it for myself so that way I can focus more on the aspects that I actually really enjoy. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this little episode here, and continue to watch. I will be hopefully trying to do a little bit of video editing, maybe a live stream with some video editing, just to kind of show you some of the process that I'm working on, where I'm at. I can tell you this, I did at least sort through a majority of the footage for the next video, and I think I've kind of been starting to lay out the timeline a bit, so I can give better estimates of the length of the video and everything else down the way. And I want to really up the quality of, like, whenever I put in my little, like, snippet, little anime clips or whatever, I want to find clips that are more relevant. So I'm hoping that taking some time to really sort myself and my own mind will make that process a lot smoother. Anyway, thank you all. Have a nice day.